What's going on YouTube? Hone 3000 here, and I just wanted to give a couple things that I've learned while playing this game. Things that I wish I did know, things that weren't too apparent to me in the beginning. So, we'll just start off with the basic stuff. I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there, but this is just my perspective. Oh, it's a little glitchy there. So, and then there's this. So, gathering resources. It's the basis of the game, right? So you've got your cut array Mark III, or just your cut array in general, in order to gather resources. You know, having a inventory that gets filled up with most of your items that you keep with you, and half of it's almost full, sucks. So when I started playing, I would just grab everything, bring as much water as I thought I needed, blood bags and everything else. But as I started to learn, you don't really need too many blood bags. Maybe 2? Because these things are a little heavy. So 2 at the most, maybe 2 liter johns. I keep a still suit on just because it helps with keeping water. Just like I have right now. I mean, obviously, my water's pretty low. So, and I don't have a liter john that's filled up. So I'm going to go get some water right now. And this is a good thing about having friends, right? Because they can help you out if they want to help you. So this is my friend's base here. What is this? What are their names? Maud Daddy and Juju. So Juju Al-Gahib and Visera Quesareth, I guess. Or the Quesarath. One of the two. Well, they pretty much combined their 2 bases and they made this. Oh, it looks freaking awesome. I love it. Now let's see, are they gonna let me in? Because I don't think they gave me permissions. Yes, they did. So let's see if we can get some water here. I'm almost positive. I don't know where they put it, but I need to find it. So anyways, having like maybe 1 or 2 liter johns is good. Keeping a still suit on, even though armor is something that you really do need in higher levels, like once you start getting into this area of the map, the northern part, and then once you get to the, what's it called, the deep desert, I guess it's called, if I remember correctly. It's outside of this, it's huge. The PvP areas and stuff, yes, armor is needed, but for most of the things out here, like gathering resources and other stuff like that, you don't really need to have armor, depending on what class you have. Like for me specifically, I am a Mentat is what I started with. Now I did unlock stuff for the soldier, I guess it's soldier, what is that? Well, one of those, a planetologist, sorry, trooper. I unlocked some for that, which I found the trooper trainer, or the basic trooper trainer. And I haven't found the Bene Gesserit, which this ability, the Bendu Sprint, is amazing. I wish I had it in the beginning. I don't, but it will make traveling across the map early on super, super quick. Especially if you need to, you know, go long distances and you don't want to get caught up by the worm. That helps a lot. So, and then Blade Master, I don't have that yet, or Swordmaster. But I like the Mentat because it's a turret, a sentinel. I love engineer type gameplay. Anything that gives you like a turret or something like that, I always think that's cool. Plus they get rifle damage, long range damage and stuff like that. So they're more of like an assassin type class, which is pretty cool. I'm not a big assassin person for sneaking around, but I do like sniping. As far as research everything that you can. Yeah, I'm sure that there's some things in here that you would want to research more than others, but the main things: still suits, blood sacks, water cisterns, dew reapers. Honestly, when you get that, always upgrade it. Blood extractor, which later on, once you get these, this, what's it called? It's the one that gives you blood. You can put a body in it. I haven't unlocked it yet. Nope, that's not it. I don't remember where it is. It should be under here, actually. Is it down here? Well, I don't see it. But it's in there. Oh, here it is. The death still. Yeah, that'll give you a lot. So later on, when you kill enemies, they'll roll up into like body bags, and then you can bring them back to your base and take up a lot of inventory space because they're heavy. But you can take them back, and it'll give you a lot of blood or a lot of water. So you won't need to get any more water after that. But everything else, you know, blood purifiers and stuff like that, always. Blood extractor, I think it's great to have, just because you go out there with 2 blood bags, you can just grab blood, bring it back. I mean, you're gathering resources. Wind trap is good, a little expensive, especially with the silicone blocks and the servox, which are really difficult to get sometimes depending on where you're at. But it is worth it to have to give you more power. So, oh, I'm sorry, for more water. Excuse me, it grabs water, not power. But it is good to have. For the bikes and stuff like that, really, if you get a Mark III bike, that's as far as I would go for now, because the components start to get really difficult to grab as far as like materials, because you need aluminum, you need cobalt paste, and to get cobalt paste, you got to get the I forget what the crystals are called. You know, I'm sorry, but I don't remember what some of these things are called. Right here, etherite crystals. And you need that along with, I believe, silicone or something else. That and water and something else to get cobalt paste. And you need cobalt paste for quite a few things. Yeah. Like if you want to make these doors right here, you need cobalt paste. Oh, look at that, water. No access. Thank you. Friends. What are friends for, right? They're gonna, look at that. Perfect. This is what I was looking for. So now I'm gonna fill up my water jars here. There, got enough water. All right, we're good now. I'm just gonna. Funny that he put it back there, trying to hide it. Okay. So another thing, getting the bike, the buggy should be your, honestly, main priority. And the only reason I say that is because having a buggy gets you around really fast, and having inventory on it is fantastic, especially if you need to pick stuff up. It's amazing. So who's this? I know who that is. I'm almost positive that's my friends. It's the only reason why they'd follow me around. I would assume that's them. Could be wrong. Yeah, that's them.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Dang, I came all the way back here. Why? So this is my base. Just a sidetrack for a bit. This is where I'm gonna land my Omnithopter, that helicopter that you saw flying around right there, when I get mine, this is where I'm gonna land it. I love that thing. It's pretty funny how it flies. Like, that's kind of ridiculous that it just has like those tiny wings and it flaps around and flies like that. I think that's cool. Okay. I'm a little off track. Okay, a couple other things. Personal light. You don't really need it. Depending on how you have your brightness settings, you can go without the personal light, but it does help when you're in dark caves and stuff like that. But if you have your gamma turned up, you can see in the dark. I turned my gamma down to about 1.5, 1.6. It was at 2.2. So I turned it down because it was just too bright at night. But as soon as I turned it down, it makes the game pop and gives it more immersion. So if you haven't done that, I would recommend it. Now let's see here. And other things, this is all, like, a lot of this stuff is subjective. You know, there's best armors that you can get, best weapons, and that's all late game stuff. So let's see if I can find it. So if you want the best gear, obviously, you know, it's Plastanium products and stuff like that. These things are really good. This is like the top tier gear, and there's probably better gear than this out in the deep desert. But when you're doing the most of the PvE stuff, I mean, if you're running with a group or even if you're solo, you can get by with just aluminum. And even duraluminum. I mean, even this is really good. But as far as like weapons and stuff, everyone has their own preference for weapons. Like, I have a friend that loves the snub nose. It does a lot of damage. Like, so like this one does 52 damage. And there's another one in here. This one does 83. Does a lot of damage, right? I use a sniper rifle. How much damage do you think that does? 57% per shot for that one. And, but it does poison damage because it's a spit dart. And that's what's cool about it. You shoot somebody with it, they get poisoned. Goes right through your shields too. So, and I know people that like the heavy weapons like this, swords. The Viseria, whatever, she uses swords. Does melee 24/7. Barely uses a gun. So, you know, it's all personal preference. I mean, even the shotgun is good. Takes a lot of ammo, but it hits hard. 154 damage per shot for the house version. And then if you look at the drill shot, 63 damage per shot, but it goes through shields. So, but with this kind of game, I feel like it's all personal preference for stuff like that. You know, whatever you want to build, whatever looks cool. I mean, you can get by with the decent gear. Not the starter stuff, but anything after that. Keyrob, Slaver, whatever that other set was. Can't remember. Oh, here. Yeah, Slaver set or the Keyrob set. You can get by with that just fine. I've been doing just fine with it. Same thing with shields. Holtzman shields Mark III is always good. Emperor's Wings is kind of garbage because it doesn't let you go as high as if you had the Leap suspensor belt. But it's still good because it keeps you from falling, obviously. And this is a play off of the Emperor from Dune, how he always floats around on a suspensor belt, which I thought was always pretty funny. Having a vehicle backup tool is always great. As long as your inventory is empty, you can store it, which you can just do like that, boom. And that way, if there's a sandstorm, you don't want to leave it outside and you don't have inventory on it, which I always keep inventory. Even though you could put a booster or a two-seater, you don't need a two-seater. Because if you get somebody to stand on the back and crouch, does not crouch, I just poison myself. Don't worry about that. But anyway, You get on the back here, and you have somebody crouch, they can drive with you on the back, and you won't fall off. So that's another way of getting around it, where you can just have storage, and you can still go around with your friends, and they can just stand on the back. Same thing with the Omnithopter, they can stand on it as well. Also, there's no fall damage when you're in a vehicle, which is kind of crazy. I always thought that was funny. So I would jump off of this cliff here, any of these cliffs, and these are high, really high, as you can see with the topographical map. I'd just jump off with the bike, just fall to the ground. Yeah, don't take any damage. So I always thought that was cool. Another thing to worry about, taxes. If you didn't know, you have to pay taxes. And one way of seeing that, I'm going to assume this is the first time I'll be really looking at it. I haven't really been checking in on it, but I think I can see it here. We go to manage. Here it is, taxes due, overdue. So that means I got to go pay my taxes. And if your taxes are overdue, it keeps going up. So if you don't pay it, you're in for a world of hurt. They will shut your base down after a while. So the best thing to do is it. And the only reason they did that is to keep people from having bases that stay on the map and they don't play the game. That's the main reason why. Just like in Rust and stuff like that, people will build these big bases, block things off and stuff like that, and they'll just stay there unless you destroy them until the server resets or something. This is just a way of them, you know, mitigating that. Hopefully I can make it, because my engine's broken. Let's see. Finding a place to put your base where you can gather the best resources is subjective in a sense, because you can get copper down here really well, right? And then up here, you can get iron, a lot of iron in this area. This is the iron area, pretty much. And then when you get up here is when you start getting things like aluminum, carbon, and stuff like that. Well, aluminum's up here. So if you want aluminum, you'd get that in this section of the map. If you want carbon, you get that over here. If you want the kyber crystals, because they glow purple. Aerithite crystals, you get them over here. And they only come from down here. So if you go to, let me find it. There is a base down here. Here it is. The Chom Mineral Facility. Excuse me, number 4. That one has it. And this one. There's a lot of them in there. When you go inside these caves, there you'll find a ton. A whole bunch. And that's why it's good to have the buggy, which is the big truck. I think someone might have one in here, right? Yep, right there. You see that? Back up here. You get one of those buggies, and he's got a mining module on it. Get a buggy, that's good. Or just having the bike, and you can hand mine it, if that's what you want to do. But having a base, or 2 bases, because you can have up to 3. You can have 2 miner bases. So I know you already know this, but with your sub 5s, you can make 2 of these, and you can make 1 of these. Now, or you can have 3 of these, and none of these. You can have 3 of these, or 2 of these, and 1 of these, or you can have 1 of these and 2 of these. But you can't have 3 small ones. You have to have at least 1 big one. So, but you can have 3 big ones if you want. And if you can find a good spot where you can put them close to each other, that's even better. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I need to get to. Oh shoot! Hey, don't worry about that. I don't even think I'm gonna make it over there. We'll try. There's no auto navigation or like a way to like route a waypoint to where you need to go. You just gotta kind of feel your way through. And this bike, the bikes, they're kind of finicky. I know where I'm going, but I don't at the same time. It's crazy. I apologize. I said I knew where I was going, but I don't. Having the bike is great and all, but once you get the Omnithopter, the helicopter is going to make things a lot better getting around, obviously. That's carbon right there. Actually, no, that was aluminum. Yeah, it's aluminum. Oh, I should grab that while I'm here. I can't, though. I've got to pay my taxes. I gotta go pay my taxes. Pay taxes in real life, you know what? I'm gonna grab this. Pay taxes in real life, and I gotta pay taxes in the game. Kinda crazy, right? Oh, basalt ore? This stuff right here. This is really good for grabbing cosmetics. You use it for other stuff too, but you can also get decent cosmetics with it. But you need more than just the ore. You also need, I think, water and something else along with it. Alright, so we're almost there. Pretty much have to take a path around. So on the way there, I'm gonna grab this. So, to reiterate, I know I didn't talk much about things that I wanted to know, just sitting here yapping. Upgrading your cutter ray is a must. You'll find more of these out in the world, which is one thing that I like about this game, where you can find different pieces of equipment that's better than what you have, and then you can repair it and keep using it, and I think that's really good. I'm glad that they added something like that in the game, because oh, this is a nice base. That actually looks pretty cool. I'll take a picture of that. Little screenshot. Sorry about that. So that is cool though. I don't know what's in it, but man. So what was I saying? Dang, and I just forgot. That's crazy. I guess having taxes on the brain just messes me up. And I saw something like that, because that's what I want to do with my base. Either make it look like this, which there is a base here, I think it's over there, that looks exactly like this, but even almost better, honestly. Let me put this in. Alright, so I'll show you where we go to pay taxes. I have to get out of the zone. So since it's it's not a contested zone, I can't take out my weapon. So I have to go outside the zone, then I can store it. Now they do have a spot up here where you can store your bikes and stuff, but most of the time I just put it in there. But they have a garage. I think it's is there a garage here? Actually, there's not a garage here. Never mind. This armor looks pretty cool. I'd love to get that. And I'm almost positive we can. It almost looks like Halo. I think that's pretty good. But we need to go to the bank. I'm pretty sure... Don't remember where the bank is. But I know it's in here. Can't go in there. I remember talking to this person. This is the stairs I just came up. I remember being in here. Oh, I'll take power cells. I'll take free power cells. Ooh, took a lot of damage. So I remember going in there for something. This is the main entrance. I ran up through here. I remember going straight. Huh. Am I at the wrong place? Oh. I know what I did wrong. I know what the problem is. There we go. Alright. I know what I did. Problem is, I'm in the wrong place. Thought it was here. So what I need to find... See if I can find the pilot. There's a contract board here. With no contracts, because I picked them up. But if there's a contract board... that means the pilot should be here. I mean, she's just about everywhere. Problem is trying to find her. I guess I don't know. I guess she's not here. Let's see, is there a way of seeing her on the map? No. Well, this video's cooked. Because I'm running around not knowing where I'm going. But that's the whole purpose of this game, right? Exploration. If she's not here, that's a problem. Maybe she's outside. I feel like she should be inside, though. No? Great. So where else would I have to go? I feel like this is a main stronghold. I know Anvil has it, but Anvil is all the way over here. Rift Watch. Anvil is somewhere over here. I think it's right there. It is here. I'm gonna look around one more time. Oh, by the dehydrate. There's a possibility that she's in here. And I'm just not seeing her. Well, another thing. You need to get to other places on the map. Trying to find the pilot to take you there. Might cost a little bit of cash, but it can be helpful. It's just
Sector weather alert. A large
sandstorm.
approaching.
Let me check a different floor. Doubt she'd be down here. Yeah. She should be in a place where she's easily accessible. Usually where the contract board is. She'd be somewhere around there or in this general area, but she's not. So I want to stop running around looking. At a respawn point? Doesn't matter. All right, let's go there. I'm not too far in the game. I played it for, I'd say, about 100 hours, close to it. And I would say that I've done a lot of building and gathering resources, or trying to at least. Not as much as some other people. Kind of wish that I took a little bit more time, but it's fine. Play it when I can. Upload a video here and there when I can. I'll keep that on me. So I kind of just started doing YouTube, so you know, I'm just trying to see what works, see what doesn't. I mean, I love playing MMOs and different types of games. I'll be having some Warcraft on the channel too. I just want to chill. Here we go. Look at this. If I do blow up, I'm sorry. Look at that. No fall damage. But plan to do some Warcraft, a lot of this, maybe Star Citizen, maybe something else. But for right now, Dune has got my attention. So I don't think I'll be playing anything else for a while. Oh no! That's another thing to watch out for. Pay attention to quicksand. I thought that was flower sand. You watch out for quicksand. Quicksand will get you killed. Uh-oh. Angered the worm. He's coming. One thing about dodging the worm, as long as you go near a base, or like you see where the rocks are on this island like this, that's safe points. Worm's not going to be able to get you there. I had a couple times where the worm was chasing me and I got right to the edge and it stops and it'll look at you. Then it'll turn around and go away, which I thought was hilarious. I'm gonna get some water here. That way I don't die. I have died in my own base without drinking water. Oh look, I think they're getting flower sand. This game is very good. Just seeing players out here. Say hello. Heyo! Oh no, it's quicksand! I heard the worm. I know you heard it too. There it is right there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, don't chase me. Woo! Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not trying to get eaten by this worm.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought you were gonna get eaten.
Yeah. I thought so too. Oh. See, this is what I love about games like this. It's so dynamic. He thought I was gonna get eaten. I thought I was gonna get eaten. Man. And the players in here are real nice. I mean, obviously, when you get into a PvP situation, it's a little bit different. But in all honesty, the community for this game is amazing. The developers are great. What they're going to be doing with the game is awesome. Oh no, I'm on drum sand. I should be able to make it. Drum sand makes the ground drum, right? And it causes the worm to come out a lot faster. I should be able to make it though. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. See, as soon as you get to a base or something, you're safe. You just need to... You got time. You got like at least like 10 seconds. Drum sand, a little bit less because he pops out really fast. But if it's just normal sand, you have enough time to kind of like zip over to another island or something like that, so that way you don't get eaten. But yeah, while we do this, I mean, yeah, the biggest thing is, you know, gather as many materials as you can. Oh, I hope I have enough money.
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music.
All right, so we're gonna go to
Where do you want to go?
Arakeen.
Atreides and their war levies. Look, all right.
So, gather as many materials as you can. Make a buggy with storage. You don't need a booster. You just need to be smart about crossing the desert. If you get an Omnithopter, put storage on that too. Like when I get this thing, I'm putting storage on it. 100%. Because I like having storage more than anything else. Travel requirement failed. Oh, I'm sorry. I went the wrong way. If I'm breathing, I'm sorry. I have the mic a little close to my mouth. So I'm sorry about that. I can move it. So to the bank is... I think it's this way. I think that's the bank symbol. Yeah. Well, the tax symbol. There is a bank in here, and all the banks are shared. So if you put money in a bank,
You again?
it'll be shared across other places. All right, I like to pay my taxes. Zerud Advanced Compound. So overdue. So let's see, I'm gonna pay this 6,000. I'm sure that was mine. What is this advanced subleaf console? It's not mine. It's someone else's. I'm gonna take a picture of this, and I'm gonna let them know somebody needs to pay their taxes. I could pay their taxes for them, but I ain't doing that. But as you can see, you can pay taxes there.
Yes, yes.
These people right here, there's different house representatives that you can do missions and stuff for. They're all over the place. As you see that there's one here, and there's one, you know, I can't go to the overworld map, but there's other ones everywhere else. So, I'm sorry if I've been just yapping. Video's gone long enough with me just talking about unnecessary things. Hey, but I do like the game, and I can be a little bit long-winded. I'm sorry about that. I'll work on it. But hey, if you like the video, if you have any comments, put them in the comment section. Any criticisms, any way I can improve, anything like that, just let me know. I do plan to have probably a VTuber model of my profile picture, since he's a pony. I get it, yeah, I know, pony, right? He's a pony Terminator, but I have a model being made for it, so I think that'll be pretty cool. I love Terminator, so I thought it was a cool idea, and I've had that picture or my intro for years, so I thought I'd make something out of it. But anyways, appreciate you checking out the video. I'm gonna be doing some World of Warcraft with my buddy Vexus, so if you look him up on YouTube, he's gonna be starting to put out some videos for Stalker series and World of Warcraft with me, and we'll probably be doing some other things. But have a good day wherever you are. Have a good night. Catch you next video. Peace.